So, good afternoon, classmate. So, today I will teach you how to do split PNR as well as SSR or special request for the passenger. So, I know nga wala kita gid opportunity to learn about this kag wala kita opportunity or chance nga mastudihan ini kag matudloan ni sir. So, I will try my best to explain kung paano ko na himo ang split PNR kag ang special request sang passenger through Amadeus. Even though I'm not 100% sure that what I did was right, but gin-study ko siya, kagin-search ko sa Google kung paano siya himuon, as well as nag-base man ko sa aton nga manual sa Amadeus or sa laboratory ta to be able to learn how to do split PNR as well as ang aton nga special request. So, it is important first and foremost to understand nga ang gitawag siya nga split PNR. So when you say split PNR, it means nga may ara kita duwa ka locator. What do you mean by that? Di ba gitudloan na kita? I know all of us know how to look for the what you call that, for the record locator of our passenger. So, para malocate mo ang split PNR sa isa ka passenger or sa isa ka flight, dapat is that may ara ka na nga record locator on hand. Okay? So, for example, when we say split locator or split record locator, it means nga, for example, sa isa ka flight, duwa ka bilog ang passenger mo, it means nga i-split mo ang ilang ticket. It means nga ang first passenger may lain siya nga record locator, ang second passenger may lain man siya nga record locator. So bali ang i-submit mo kay sir is duwa kabilog nga record locator. So ang first nga record locator amo na siya ang ginatawag nga parent PNR. Siya ang main. Bali ang second amo na siya ang ginatawag nga associate PNR. So first and foremost, before kita maghimo sang split PNR, we have to make sure nga may ara kita na sang record locator on hand. Okay? So after that, I will also teach you how to do SSR or special request. So right now, tulo ata kamo danay paano mag split PNR. Okay? So ari na kita sa Amadeus. I hope you can see my screen. And I hope you can hear me. So, okay. First and foremost, ang basic step is that we have to do the availability neutral. So, AN. So, our example right here is number of passenger is 4. Origin is Manila. Destination is Singapore. Booking class naton is M. Ang departure date naton is December 16. Ang return date naton is 21 December. Split na siya sa duwa later on. Okay? Alright. First, we have to do the AN. So, AN, and then you type the departure date, which is 16 December. And then the place of origin, which is Manila, to Singapore. So, there is another airport in Singapore which has the IATA code of XSP. So, I will use that code para mas nako kita availability of flights nga makita. Okay? So, we just put enter. And then we can see here nga ara ng aton nga flights. So, ang aton nga airline nga gamiton is Philippine Airline. Okay? Para hapos. PAL lang aton nga gamiton. And then, when we say PAL, we have to segment cell. Okay? SS. And then, number of passengers, which is 4. And then, booking class M. And then, tanong ta digya kung diin ang may flight nga Philippine Airline. So, I will choose number 2 because it is the same as number 1 man. Nga may pareho sila flight code 529. So, I will choose segment cell number 2. Okay? So, enter. And then, as you can see, may ara na kita sa aton nga availability neutral. So, and then meron naman kita sang segment cell. Now we will move on to putting the names of our passengers. So NM1, and then I will just choose random names. And let's say there is a family of 4 nga ma-travel from Manila to Singapore, okay? So the husband is Mr. Roy Lee. And then NM2, which is also, apelyido is Lee. And then ang alan sang nanay, si Ann. Bali, Mrs. na siya, kay may asawa na siya. Okay? And then may bata sila. Duwa ka bilog, lalaki kag babae. So 5 na apelyido, and then si May, which is a girl, and then ano na siya, 18 years old. So Miss ang iya nga pronoun. I'm not sure. Basta Miss ang tawag kasi siya. And then ang last niya lang nga bata si Jerome. Okay? Si Jerome. And then Mr. na siya kay 19 years old na siya. Okay? And then there we go, may ara na kita sang name. Second naton is ibutang ang return date sang flight. Amo ni siya maghambal sa return flight nila. So nabutang diri sa aton nga example, ang return date nila is December 21. So mangita naman kita sang December 21 nga availability going from XSP or Singapore to Manila, and then enter. And after that, we will look for another flight which indicates Philippine airline. So as we can see here, wala kita sa may nakita nga Philippine airline flight. So we will use Cebu Pacific nga flight so that hindi na kita magbalik sa sugod. Okay, this is just for an example for us to understand kung paano magpasang Split Pnr. Okay, we'll move on. So segment cell, and then we have 4 passengers, booking class M, and then sector 2. Okay, we'll use sector 2. So may ara siya available na flight, as you can see, ara na. And then we will move on to the travel agency, which is CHM Travel, and then the number. And then ang local, which is 1042. And then, of course, your name as the, what you call that? The agent who booked the flight. Okay, and then you put enter. And then you put your, the contact number of your passenger, AP Manila contact number. And then you put a number, someone's number, or butang tabi family ni siya ni Mr. Lee. So mo ni siyang iyang name, and for one person na ni siya, for one passenger, but let's say nga para Rios or for all of the passenger, isa lang ka number ang ilang butang, and then you put enter. And after that, you put your own Gmail account or email account because you are the agent. So you put your email account, all right? And that's it. And when you do that, you do your request, or what you call that? The RF. Or when we say RF, what does that mean again? Wait, hold on, give me a second. Because I kind of forgot what RF means. So I have to check it on the... Okay, received from. So it means that it was received from me. So I will put my initials on here. So my initials is MIG, and then you just enter RF, and then you kick your TKTL. When we say TKTL, they have to pay for the ticket 3 days prior to the flight. So we have to check sang saan sila flight this December 16. So what is the 3 days before December 16? That is December 13. All right. So TKTL 13 des, and then you just put enter. And then after that, ma-enter lang kita sang ER. It means na end na ang transaction. And then you just put second one, ER again. And there you go. You have your PNR record locator. Okay? So you take note of the record locator so that di mo siya malipatan, so that you can access it later on. And then you just enter IG and another IG so that it will be ignored by the system. And right now we will do the Split Pnr. Are you ready? Okay, good. So erase all your memories and forget about every other things first so that you can focus on doing the Split Pnr. I promise you this will be an easy step as long as you listen carefully and as long as you pay attention to the codes that should be typed. So there is a 7-step in this process, all right? First, you have to retrieve the PNR or the record locator. So when we retrieve it, you put RT, and then the 6-letter or the 6-digit code, which is 601YJK. Or am I right? Okay, I think it's 6060 IYJK. And then, makita sa screen ang imong ginbook nga flight. So this is the flight information. And then we will move on to the second step, my people. The second step is SP, meaning split. Split the passenger. So, split natin siya to 2 packs. Okay? So we will have separate passengers. I-separate siya sa duwa. So when we do that, ibig sabihin, may tendency nga si Mr. Lee, ang iya nga upod sa iya nga flight or sa iyang PNR is ang iyang asawa or one of his children, okay? So we will do that by doing SP1. It means that we will split passenger number 1. Okay, I mean, we will split passenger 1 and 2 from the rest of the family. Okay, so we put SP1 and 2. It means that, as you can see here, look. So this is the child and this is the son. So the daughter and the son is on a separate flight from their mother and their father. So they will have their own set of record locator, okay? So when you do that, now that you can see here, wala pa siya sing nabutang record locator. You have to make sure to input your agent's request from. So RF, and then enter your initials again, and then you enter that. Okay, and then you end and file your record locator by putting EF twice. All right, people, it's twice. Okay, now you can see here that we have 2 record locator. Here is the first one, and this is the second one, okay? But to make sure that there will be no error, when you retrieve your file again later on, you have to enter your RF again, and then you enter your initials. And then here we can see the other flight or the associate or the parent PNR. So the parent PNR is consist of me, May, and Roy, okay? And then we have here the associate PNR. As you can see, you have the associate PNR, which was what I was talking about earlier. We have the associate and parent PNR. And then we have here the parent PNR. And then the next step would be to enter ER to end the transaction, okay? Twice. You input ER twice, okay? And then that's it. You have your parent PNR and your associate PNR. That's how easy it is to split your record locator, okay? So let's have a review first before we end this session. And we will start with our request or record locator. First and foremost, you enter your record locator by typing RT60 IYJK, enter, and then you will find here your PNR or the flight information for your 4 passengers, and then you input SP1. SP1 means you split your passenger 1 and 2 from passenger 3 and 4. So you split SP1, 2, and then you enter. And then you see here that there's this term that says associate PNR. So we have 2, associate PNR and parent PNR. So right now we have the associate PNR, which is composed of Mrs. Anne and Mr. Jerome. It means that the mother and the son is on the first is on the associate PNR. So enable to process the record locator, you have to enter the RF or the request from and then the initial of the agent. Okay, so if your initial is MIG, then you input that and then you enter, and then you will be moved on to the another record here, and then you will see the input. And then next step, after you input your RF or request from, you put EF, means you have to end and file the PNR. You do it twice, okay? twice, my people, twice. And then second, you will enter the parent PNR. So we have here the parent PNR. So after you enter EF twice, you can see here I've entered twice. So the second time you enter it, this is what you will see. You will be directed to the parent PNR, which is composed of Miss May and Mr. Roy, which is the father and the daughter. Okay, so they have their own PNR, and the second PNR will be seen here, which is composed of the mother and the son. Okay, so unable to end the transaction and to file and to edit this one, you have to enter RFMIG again, your request from, and then your initials, and then you enter ER again, and then another ER, so that is twice. So here you will see that you already have completed your split PNR. So that is how easy it is. So there's only 7 steps in doing split PNR, okay? So I will show you the history so that you will be able to see it. So first you have to make sure that you have your RT starting from AN, SS, NM, AP, 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 and then you have your record locator plus your split PNR, and then your RF. So this is the steps, okay? As you can see here, RF, SP1, SP12, I mean, and then RF, and then EF twice, and then another RF, and then ER twice, okay? So don't confuse EF and ER, my people, okay? RF MIG, and then EF, okay? And then RF MIG, and then ER twice, all right? That is it for our split locator, and I hope you learned something from this, and I hope I helped you in that one. And that's it for our split PNR. So our next video will be about how to do SSR or special request. So let me end this video here, so we will have another example later on. All right, thank you so much, and I hope this helped. Bye.